How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing all right.
Are you guys in? But
Hey, I'm not gonna do this interview. You don't want to do it? No, because it's gonna be an Aspinall Fest. He's annoying to me. He's annoying to me, and that's my own personal. He annoys me, and I just don't like him. My life is perfect without him. I don't need him at all.
Tom Aspinall has had enough. After months of subtle jabs and growing tension, the interim UFC heavyweight champion has finally fired back at Jon Jones, and he's not holding back. The rumors have been swirling for quite some time. Will Jon Jones finally step into the octagon to face Tom Aspinall, or will the UFC heavyweight division remain stuck in limbo? Before we dive into the details, make sure to subscribe so you never miss the latest MMA news, fight drama, and exclusive updates delivered straight from the source.
And of course, it's been pretty interesting, all the stuff that Jon Jones has been saying to the media this week, and I'm sure there's more to come, but check out these.
You're beating guys who aren't even champions, and you consider yourself a champion. He's not a champion.
So Jon said I need to fight more champions, but this is the problem I've got. Jon is the champion, and he won't fight me. And he says that he won't fight me because it's too much of a gamble.
Aspinall to me is no difference than an Owen St. Prude or Dominic Reyes or Anthony Smith. They're like just another up and comer that's exciting right now. And I'm not into gambling my legacy for what's exciting.
And Jon, if you're not into gambling your legacy, that to me sounds like you're scared of losing against me.
With Joe Rogan speaking out about the situation and calling it one of the biggest missed opportunities in UFC history, the pressure is mounting. Fans are demanding answers, and the calls for clarity are growing louder than ever.
Who's next big heavyweight star?
Tom Aspinall, the guy who
Of
just
course, who
won
just
the
won.
interim title. He's phenomenal. And he is,
Yes.
again, the next the next advancement of the evolution of the sport.
How so?
Well, because he can do everything. That guy's got elite jiu-jitsu. He's got elite takedowns. His
Yeah.
striking is outstanding. Like, I've seen a lot of heavyweight, even Francis, who's like the greatest, scariest power striker I've ever seen in the heavyweight division. No one's scarier than Francis. Francis does not move like Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall is significantly faster than every other heavyweight. That's a real problem because he's a heavyweight and he's a big guy, a really big guy, but he moves so fast. And so his speed has always been like extraordinary compared to other heavyweights. Like he just moves in. It's all like fast, explosive movements. So he's got natural speed, but then he's also got a lot of training to execute quickly. So when he moves in, he closes the gap. You can see like he's fast. For a big guy.
The UFC may finally be forced to make a move. Let's rewind for a moment. Jon Jones returned to the UFC in 2023 after a 3-year layoff, and he made it look effortless. He submitted Cyril Gane in less than 3 minutes to capture the vacant heavyweight title. It was supposed to mark the beginning of the Jon Jones heavyweight era, but things soon became complicated. An injury forced Jones out of a scheduled title defense against Stipe Miocic, leaving the heavyweight division at a standstill. Then came Tom Aspinall. The rising British star exploded onto the scene with one of the fastest climbs in UFC heavyweight history. After dominating several top contenders, he stepped in on short notice and delivered a stunning first-round knockout of Sergey Pavlovich to win the interim heavyweight title. That performance immediately changed the conversation. Fans were no longer asking whether Tom Aspinall deserved a title shot, they were asking whether he could actually defeat Jon Jones.
I want to see it so bad.
John was shitting all over Aspinall, saying that
I think that's
lucky,
a bad way to go.
He was lucky that he blew his knee out with Curtis Blades because Curtis was teeing off
Doing
on him.
well.
Unless John avoided him, unless John used his wrestling to avoid exchanges, you know what that's all about.
Correct. It's
Yeah.
called the Shab Shutdown.
Shot that
I saw
down.
a 7-part
They did with
series on it.
Cyborg.
Yes. The Stipe fight was just like, it's a weird thing.
Aspinall's an athlete, man. He's such a good athlete.
Freak out.
Very fast. Very fast for a
God,
heavyweight.
So fast.
Yeah, but
And-
we felt the same way about Cyril Gane.
Yeah. But
Yeah, but Cyril
Gane
Gane
is-
doesn't have wrestling, doesn't have jiu-jitsu. Aspinall's like legit on the ground.
Like-
Very legit on the ground.
So legit that
dad-
his dad owned a jiu-jitsu
Yeah.
gym. His dad's a black belt. He started doing jiu-jitsu at 2.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how Aspinall is past the first round, right? Because we've seen him. He looks
Right.
so fast. He
Right.
looks, you're like, nobody moves like him. He looks like a younger Kane.
Right.
But he just keeps knocking these guys out so quick. So I'm like, let me see him past the first round to see if he has that cardio as well.
And that's where the tension truly began to build. Jon Jones has been vocal on social media, taking subtle shots at Tom Aspinall without mentioning him by name. He has posted cryptic messages, shared training footage, and repeatedly reminded fans of his legendary accomplishments inside the octagon. However, despite the confidence and bravado, Jones has yet to fully commit to a heavyweight title unification bout.
Completely honest, I feel like Tom's been such an asshole that I don't want to do business with him. You know, it's just like his fans have been so annoying. And obviously, you don't get this far in a career being affected by fans or whatnot. But he's just an asshole. You know, with his you know, he's 30, so he's from this influencer generation where you hop online and the T-shirt sales and all that. I'm past that type of stuff. I'm like, bro, if you had a little bit more respect, then maybe we could have worked something out. You know, but I just don't even want to do business with him. You know, at the end of the day, this is a business, and fighting me gives him an opportunity to change his life forever. And I don't even want to give him the opportunity. Like he just played his cards wrong with me personally, and you know I'm 3 years from being a 40-year-old grown man. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the press conference, going through the whole shebang with him. I'd rather not do. But Hader on the other side, respectful, cool, barely says much. It's like I'll do business with you. I would risk it all with a human being like you. You actually have the accolades to back up your shit. This other guy is just a big mouth who's hot today. There's been so many guys who's hot today who are just gone. You know, Sergey was in the same position not too long ago. Now he's starting to fall off already. I've just been around this sport too long to give a big mouth who's hot today the opportunity.
Tom Aspinall had remained quiet for the most part, until now. In a recent interview, he made it clear that he is tired of waiting. While he respects Jon Jones and everything he has accomplished in the sport, he is not willing to stay on the sidelines forever. If Jon Jones does not want the fight, then he should vacate the title and allow the heavyweight division to move forward. Aspinall stated that he is the interim champion, remains active, is fully healthy, and is ready to compete. He argued that if Jones wants to be recognized as the true champion, he must prove it inside the octagon rather than through social media. Those comments quickly sparked debate throughout the MMA community and added even more fuel to an already on the situation. On a recent episode of the Joe Rogan Experience, Rogan did not hold back. He stated that Tom Aspinall may be the most dangerous heavyweight in the UFC right now. He praised Aspinall's speed, footwork, and fight IQ, saying he is unlike anyone Jon Jones has faced before. Rogan even suggested that if the UFC does not make this fight happen, it would be a major mistake.
Because he has not been tested in that way. And, you know, you're getting up to elite status where you're calling out Jon Jones.
Yeah.
Right? The rumor is that he wants $30 million and, you know, the UFC's going to pay it. Hopefully.
If I give him the opportunity to fight me, I want to be so compensated. I want to say it, I want that money to the point where if I won or lost, that it really wouldn't matter.